Tara Lynn, what's going on?
Yeah, Lynn, I'm here, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you feeling?
Yo, like honestly, I cannot complain.
All
I
right.
can't. Even with all the craziness going on, I'm blessed. I'm here. I'm making music, doing what I love. So I good. I
That's the
real good.
vibe. That's the motive. That's the motive.
Yeah.
Definitely want to shout you out. Thank you for having taking your time out of your day, here with Pure Vibes Online Radio. Just gonna make this little quick. Wanna tell the people a little bit about you. Who's Tara Lynn? A lot of people know who Tara Lynn is. Very few may not. Let's the people know who you are.
Yeah, well, you know me. I am Tara Lynn, the one and only Bimini gal, always representing the Bahamas and the entire Caribbean wherever I go. And for me, I grew up on a very small island, of course, by the name of Bimini, which is 7 miles long and a half mile wide. So people always look at me and they're like, what? I'm like, yes, 7 miles long, half mile wide, and population of about 2,500 people still to this day. So me growing up in a very small knit community like that, I was exposed to a lot of different music cultures. Like my father was actually a calypso singer and he
Mm.
also played percussion. So I grew up around calypso, soca, and he loved jazz and reggae as well. So I feel like Tara Lynn musically is also a mix of a lot of different genres. And I put that together in my music to
Okay.
package it up into one product. Yeah.
Got you. I like that. I like that. You're from a very, very small place. How
Yes.
was it growing up there?
You know what? I feel like everybody knew everybody. Everybody always in everybody business.
Yeah, I can
And
see that.
yeah. Well, that's the island life. But I always tell people too, like if I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing, by the time I reach home, they probably done hear it 2 or 3 times. So yeah. I mean, but it was also good too because like right down the street was my grandmother, and I had my aunts and uncles, and family was always close by and always showing me love and things like that. So it was a beautiful thing. I wouldn't change the way I grew up for nothing.
Got you.
It
Got
made
you.
me who I am.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people could say that, definitely we wouldn't change the place they grow up just because it builds character, it definitely builds who you are in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You said it just right.
Yeah, got you, got you.
Mhm.
You grew up a lot around a lot of soca music, a lot of different genres. Tara Lynn, I see that you specialize in soca, I may say, but you got an R&B feel to you, R&B vibe to you. What's that about?
Yeah, I would say probably when I moved over to the US, when I first moved to the States, I moved to Miami and
Okay.
I was doing, a lot of different genres and working there, even like within dancehall. And I've been sharing as I'm doing my interviews as well, even hip hop. I
Mm.
was a part of Lil Wayne's album, The Carter 2, the song More Fire, where I was doing, the Caribbean vibe and giving them that flavor. And I feel like we did that, years before it even became super popular, like with the Drake and Justin Bieber and thing. But yeah, I have, that R&B feel. I have the dancehall feel. I have the soca feel, which of course I love as well. But I do try to incorporate those different vibes into my music. Like for instance, one time my very first record, which Sizzler is in my video as a cameo, to me that's a dancehall record, straight up.
Hmm.
Straight up. And then you have like Big and Sexy and Cute and Sugar Cane, which are soca records. So, I definitely mix it up. I don't want to just stay in a box. I want to do what feels right. When I pick a song, I don't pick it based on the genre. I pick it on if I have a vibe or if I have a concept and the producer comes up with something, then I just go with it. I don't study which genre it in.
Got you, definitely. I like that. You're very versatile. So what's your
Yeah.
what's your creative
Hey,
process like?
let's call it Nuff Styles. Nuff Styles. Nuff Styles.
That sound real familiar. We go get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your creative process like? When you're making music in general, what's your inspiration? Like, how do you make music?
That's a really good question because it actually varies. So, for instance, let me think about okay, so Spotlight. With that record, the actual production, the music production was sent to me. So I ended up writing it with a co-writer, Yannick Joseph, big him up out of Trinidad. He wrote Don't Fall on Me as well. And I still work with him on a lot of my projects.
Okay.
But that one came about, yeah, just by hearing the record, I came up with a vibe for it based on what I was feeling like that music was saying, like where it was going. But for instance, Big and Sexy and Cute, I was just talking to one of my girlfriends and that started out of a joke. Like we was talking about something and I was like, well, I ain't watching that. I ain't big, sexy and cute, like whatever. And I started saying it like over and over again for like the next couple of weeks. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a song out of this. So that is how that creative process went. I kind of already had the concept and I was thinking about melodies and then I found the perfect rhythm to actually complement it. So sometimes, to answer your question, the rhythm will come first, or I'll have a concept and then I'll go back and try to find the perfect pairing for it.
I got you. So it seems like it comes like naturally, really just like off of the
Yeah.
vibe, off of what's going on.
Yeah, but like sometimes for real, like I'll be laying in a bed and I'll be tired, like super tired, and I'll hear something. I'll just have to grab my phone real quick and do like a voice note or like a voice record because I'm like, I don't want to lose it,
Yeah, you
So
gotta
I
catch a
even
quick
keep
reminder.
exactly because by the time if I drop sleep, I wake up, I ain't gonna remember. So I just do that, or I'll be driving and think about something too. So I keep track of my ideas with voice notes as well.
Got you, got you. Definitely understand that.
Mhm.
What would be your favorite song to perform if you did have one?
Oh man, you're asking good questions. Okay, let me see. Oh god, man, I will probably have to say one time.
All right.
I would because it has a lot of high energy and
I was about to say
my
that.
dad's yeah, Ashley and Jody, like they kill the choreography. Big up my dancers them
Yeah, shout
on
out to
that
the
record.
dancers.
Yes, they kill the choreography on it. And I feel like that's the one where I could be the most free. That's usually by that time my shoes is already off. So I didn't kick off the shoes and I'm really ready because that's usually my clothes. So I would say that makes it probably the most fun to perform because of the high intensity, the choreography, and I know like that's my last record. So I'm just about to leave it all out there.
Got you, got you. Definitely shout out to the dancers. A lot of people don't
Mhm.
know Ashley is one of the reasons why we met. One of the reasons why
Yes, that's right.
we got introduced
Yeah,
to each other.
yeah, people don't know. You have to fresh. You have to big up yourself, and make them know you DJ for me. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
go
What was
on, big
that?
up your chest.
The Curry Fest in Orlando.
Yes, Curry Fest in Orlando.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really great show. Lyrical was there. Um, boy, I'm blanking out now, but yeah, definitely. I know Lyrical was on that show too.
Yeah, it was a handful of people. It was a good show. What
Yes, it was. It was.
the most I remember about that show, other than the great performance, one thing that I really noticed about you that really stood out is your fashion, the way you dress. You love clothes, you love looking good, definitely at all times. Exactly.
And
Look
don't
right.
forget the nails.
Exactly. Everything around it. So do you feel
Yeah.
like that adds a lot to your performance? That adds a lot to your character, or is just what goes into that, or it's just you?
I feel like it's just me a little bit because like when I was younger, I was such a tomboy. Like I used to
Mm,
climb sea grape trees, mango tree, like get everything, be out in the road with no shoes. And I feel like as I got older, like I really became like more of this girly girl, like this, like woman thing. So I like the dressing up. I love makeup. Some people like shoes or clothes or bags, but my thing is my nails. Like I love to get my nails done and put like the bling bling on it. So
yeah, I
when
got
I
you. I
do have
see.
a show, it gives me an excuse that I can go all out, because I
Yeah.
can't just like that going to the shop, right?
Hmm.
so so I get a chance to really, really do it when I do have shows. But yeah, I love it. I love it all.
Got you, got you. It's a question
Mhm.
that I ask everybody because
Okay.
it's definitely important. For some people, quarantine has been, the whole coronavirus and everything. It's been beneficial, and then to some, it's been detrimental too. How do you feel like that's affected you? Like, how you dealing with the whole quarantine and the coronavirus in general?
Wow. Again, really great question. For me, I would have to say it kind of went in stages or in phases because when it first hit, it was difficult for me to just accept, so to speak,
Hmm.
because for me, this year was going to be my busiest year ever. I was traveling all over the place and I had places to go, things to do. And as things started getting canceled, and then the next thing started getting canceled, and the next thing, and next thing, and I was like, okay, this must be really, really serious.
Yeah.
And then as I found myself sitting here, just having to be still like, again, that was kind of hard because I wasn't used to that and I didn't have time to do those things. And after I got through that kind of process of, being disappointed, not able to do what I love on a daily basis, I got a chance to really get to know myself a bit
Mhm.
more. I got a chance to read, and honestly, Fresh, I wouldn't even have been able to write a song like What the World Needs if I hadn't kept still. Because I wasn't gonna be in that mind frame. I was in the winding up or pumping or, just having a good time. And being that the coronavirus did happen, and obviously all of the injustice and things that was really taking place in the US as well, is where those emotions came to me, and I was able to put that into the song, and that's what you hear.
Got you. What the world needs,
Mhm.
definitely a big song. Definitely gonna make the
Thank
people
you.
hear what the world needs, and a few more of your other hits too. You got a lot that I personally love. So we definitely got to let the people here on Pure Vibes Radio. They got to see what Tara Lynn is all about. Have to.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. We gonna have to blaze it up.
Yeah, got to. If you had a dream collab, who would it be with?
Ooh, let's see. Who would it be? Oh man, you put me
Uh,
on the spot.
yeah, they
You know,
might they might see this.
Yeah, I know. I always say voice when people ask me this because I just really love his style. Like,
That'd be a dope.
I like his tone. I like the things that he, writes about and that he sings about. And I think it would be a dope collab.
Yeah, I think that'd be a dope collab too. We gonna have to,
Yeah.
send this out in some, and
Yeah. We'll
try
bombard him, with comments and DMs like,
yeah,
way.
try to fix something up. But
Exactly, exactly.
who do you listen to on your spare time? You're just chilling, you're listening to music. What music do you listen to? Who are some of
Ooh.
your favorite artists?
Listen, I am a freak. I am a lover of 90s dance hall. Like,
Mm,
yo, give me some like Showtime and all of them rhythms. Like, I just
yeah,
love
yeah.
them. Like, I could always listen to old school dance hall mix and can't keep still. Like, especially if I'm trying to clean up or something and I really need to, not focus on what I'm doing, but still do stuff. Yeah, that's the kind of music I like to listen to.
I got you the iconic rhythm. So you say Showtime will be one of your favorite iconic rhythms
Yeah,
all
yeah. Like,
right.
I love Baby Sham. Oh my gosh. So I was so blessed to be able to actually meet all of them and perform last year at the House of Blues in Orlando. I did a show with Sham, Spraga. Who else was on the show? Oh gosh, Red Rat
Mm-hmm.
and me. Who else was there? Fresh, I know. Oh, you probably see the flyer.
I,
But
I,
anyways,
you know what's crazy? I was there too, and it's funny. It's funny. She's gonna laugh about this too.
oh
So
god.
I was trying to do, I know Tara Lynn. I want to do a little more research. So I called one of your dancers. So I called Ashley and I was speaking to her. I'm like, give me a spill about Tara Lynn, let me hear a little something. She was like, Baby Sham. That's it. That's all you need to know. She was like, when we was at the show one time, she just ran up to him. I was like, wow, all right, that's it. She was like, that's all you need to know right there, nothing else. I was like, well,
No, he was so cool. I was like, I think I went up to him and say, "Galang ya gal." While you come back.
she
Yo,
was like,
I will,
that's
I
it.
will roll up on you and start singing your song in a hot
Yep.
second.
She
But
was like,
yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
yeah, yo, they we had a good time too, because of course, they all got to meet them too and take pictures and stuff. And that's the fun part, after performing, when you can get to vibe with the artists and things like that. It's really, really great. It is a blessing to rub shoulders with those people in the industry who I totally consider legends. And then I have to big up Wayne Wonder, because that was the first show that we did, but I met him several times before, and he is just a class act, like
Mm.
a beautiful person, beautiful soul, and so talented. Yeah. Big up yourself, Winnie. Anyway, it is.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Mhm.
How do you feel like the soca scene is in general right now? So a lot of people haven't been releasing a lot of music because all the cancellations of carnivals and just
Mhm.
everything in that nature. Do you feel like it should have been that way in a sense, or you feel like a lot of music should have still been coming out? And do you feel how do you feel like it's gonna affect the upcoming year 2021? Just
Yeah,
your
yeah.
opinion on what you're thinking.
Sure, sure. Really, really great question. Again, uh, I feel like, people are listening and feeling the energy of what's going on really in the world. And maybe it's not time for that, you
Mhm.
know? Maybe it is time for a different type of energy. Now, I do feel like we still need to release as artists, we still need to put our voice out there. We still need to, use and utilize our talents. So to answer your question, what I think is, I think, yes, people should still release, but I also feel like people are being sensitive to the energy and the times that's going on now. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I was actually listening to a Dr. J interview Patrice a couple of weeks ago, and she was talking about how soca artists, like, really this is kind of a good thing because now they're experimenting and working in other genres, and that's the part that really hit me and resonated with me because that's something that I've always been doing and really open to doing. But it's great to hear someone like her who's so seasoned in the game even speaking on those things. And I think it's a beautiful thing for soca artists to get out there and do other stuff. Like, for instance, at the end of this year, beginning of the 2021, I'm coming out on a dancehall rhythm out of Jamaica with Conscience,
Mm.
Stone Boy, and a singer named Alfred and myself. So it's gonna be four of us on the rhythm. And I'm really excited because a lot of people may not know me from one time. Like, there's probably people who only know me from soca, so they don't know I could do the dancehall thing
Yeah.
too. So it's really cool. And I just feel like every artist should just continue to grow on their journey and be sensitive to what's going on, and be reflective about the times. But yeah, man, still keep pushing forward and putting out music. Don't stop. If you're an artist, don't stop.
Gotcha. I definitely feel that, and I
Mhm.
definitely agree with that too. Don't stop. It is, you literally couldn't say it any better. I mean, the music
Mhm.
is for the people. Definitely,
Yeah.
your music is for the people. I feel like your music carries a lot of empowerment, believe it or not,
Mhm.
in multiple
Mhm.
ways. Um,
Yeah.
so I definitely agree on that. I'm excited
Mhm.
to see and hear that this dancehall rhythm that you're gonna be on. So
Yeah. Can't wait to send
you
it to
said,
you. Trust me.
when
As
is this
soon as
dropping
I get
again?
the green light, I'll send in thing.
When is it supposed to be dropping?
It's supposed to be at the end of this year
Okay,
or beginning of January. So they already put out an article in the Jamaica, the Observer, and all that stuff like that. So yeah,
I got
it's
you.
on
So
it on the way.
people, you heard it first. The bad body rhythm that Tara Lynn is gonna be on. So
Yeah,
this is
tell them,
exactly what we're doing.
people, are you ready?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's soon
So
come, by soon come.
so we ending off the year properly, or we either gonna start off the year in the bang. It's gonna be one of the two. But either way, it's gonna be blazing.
Either one we can't lose, right?
Exactly. Yep, yep, yep. So I'm loving
Yeah,
that. So Tara, right
cool.
now, I want to thank you for your time. We was gonna make it, real short and simple, letting everybody know who Tara Lynn is. And definitely,
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. Everyone that's listening, you can find me on social media at Tara Lynn Music. That's TaralynneMusic. And every streaming platform is Tara Lynn. I just tell people, I, as a real island girl, I have two first names. So it's Tara, space, and Lynn. Lynn with an E. And then also the video for What the World Needs is on my YouTube channel right now. So go check out the visuals and make sure you just, feel that positive vibration.
Tara Lynn, what the world needs. The visuals, they're definitely gonna check it out right after this. But right now, I want them to hear it. Introduce the bud song, "What the World Needs," and then we're gonna let the people
Yes.
hear it.
Yes, so you don't know this is your girl Tara Lynn, the one and only Bimini Gal, and you are about to listen to my new tune on Pure Vibes Radio, What the World Needs.
Boom, that's it.
Yay! You were really good at this. You ask really good questions.
Thank you, thank you. It was